It's back at it again. Thank you guys for watching a video again, considering I haven't done one in so long. But yes, I'm back again. The reason why I've got no video isn't because I look ugly, it's because my computer's running slow and the video was lagging, so I thought there's no point because I'll be talking and then my mouth won't be catching up till like 3 seconds later. It's pointless. But anyway, without further ado, we're going to go back into this. Keep doing my charts, you know how we do. GBPJPY is what I'm looking at. I haven't looked at it in a while, to be fair. I've been looking at other pairs like gold because of all this coronavirus and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, I thought let me just jump back on it, see what's happening, and just see what we can do in it. At the minute, as you can see on the daily, it's come all the way down, and now it's started to do a reversal. It's definitely a change of trend, as this is a bit much for a bloody retracement, although it's not impossible for it to happen. As you can see, we've got an area here that it looks like it doesn't want to pass, so let's have a draw of that and see what we can see. Put a horizontal line in just in case. See, if you can tell, my computer's actually lagging for some reason. If you can tell by the sound, you might be able to tell by the sound and when it actually happened, but yeah, don't know why it's doing that. But it's just running real slow. Need a new one. If anyone wants to support me and give me a new one, I'd be much appreciative. And I'd help you, give you a whole, I'll train you in fact. If that's a deal, that's a deal. If someone gets me a brand new MacBook Pro, then I will gladly teach them from scratch how to trade all the way up until whatever you want to know, and I'll forever be your mentor, man. I'll owe it to you. But yeah, so that's a plan. If you guys want to do that, I'm happy, I'm more than happy. Remember, I also am a part of an academy as well called Learn Academy Club or Learn AI. Both of them on Instagram, Facebook, and we've got our websites. So if you have a look, I've got a lot of backing. So if you guys want to, you know, help a brother out, then hey ho, I'm ready. But yeah, so that's another level that it looks like it wants to respect. As you can see here, let's change this because it's a daily, so we'll change that to 1414 because it's a bigger time scale. I only use 7 and 7 on like the hour downwards. Other than that, I use 14. Okay, so as you can see, it's not entirely finished and ready to turn around yet, but as you can see, they both state that it's about to do a reverse back down. This one's saying down, and when this goes green upwards and this is going upwards as well, it means that this is about to go down. So the MACD is more so a opposite of what's happening on here, and the RSI and stochastic is exactly what's happening on here is what's going to happen on the chart. So that's the daily. So we can see that it looks like it wants to reverse. So what we'll do, we'll go into the 4 hour, see if there's any difference there, see if we can see anything. Okay, so as you can see, it's already started to kind of level out and bring itself back down. What we'll do now on this chart, because there's a bit more to see, do a trend line. Oh, see, this computer's slow. Don't feel sorry for me. I'm used to working with computers. I normally mod them up, but this one I think it's been modded up, and now it's starting to take its toll, just the age of it. So I think I just need a new one now. I'm a person who whereby if it can be updated or upgraded and I can spend less to have the exact same as you, I'd rather do that rather than spend the money on a brand new one. But I think now's the time where I just need to get a new one. Yeah. So let's see what we've got here. Okay, I'm going to draw something. I might delete it in a minute. I just want to see something. So bear with me on this, guys. Okay, now if you look at this, it respects very well here. And if you notice, I'm going to click that there. And then if you notice, this kind of respects that line. So I actually like that line. It's come through and it said, no, I can't do that yet. Let me come back down. So I actually believe that it's respecting this line. I was going to draw it from here, upwards, sorry. But I don't really, I think it's a bit too broad. I feel like it's not the right one to go off. Remember, all lines, everyone draws lines differently, so I can't necessarily say, oh, my line's correct, but I'm going off by what I'm seeing, and for what I'm seeing, I'm kind of enjoying this one better than anything else. I wouldn't want to place it anywhere else. But yeah, I like the way that's going. As you can see now that it's actually respecting my line, so it's staying in between this line and this line, this resistance area and this support area. Now, because it's also going up in the trend, it's kind of having to respect all three lines, which is why it's kind of stopped going directly up, and it's had to like respect the line, and then it tries to come back down, but it's respecting that line. There's a lot of respect having to go on, so it can't just break through. So at the minute we're kind of consolidating in between this area here. Let me draw a little bit of a yellow box to show you what I mean, if it wants to be yellow today. So we're kind of looking from this area here about there. So as it touches here, this line here, it's not going to want to respect. It's going to want to respect it. Depending on the market, is whether it does or not. We won't know until it happens. But yeah, that's kind of the area that it's respecting at the minute. It's stuck in that area. So we're going to have to wait for something to happen to do a breakout. At the minute, I would call that a consolidational move. Although what I do like is that this area has previously been used. And seems to be quite a strong area actually. So if we draw this, just like that, this is an area, right? Oh, come on. See, this is why I have a slow computer. I can't deal with this. So that's an area. So it's actually gone back into that area, which is great, because then you know it's kind of consolidating and you know it's going to fluctuate between there. What we're looking for now is whether it's going to break out, and if it does, you're waiting for a retest, hit that resistance line again, and then go down. If not, you want it to go above the control line, which is this. I'll draw that in now. How should I do it? How should I do it? How should I do it? Horizontal ray. I don't really want a ray though. I want a horizontal ray. I don't want it to be as long as, because a ray is kind of the whole way. I don't want it to extend. Let's see if I can shorten it. So this is my control line. As you can see, a control line is the pivot on the high and the low of the area. So as you can see, it's all respecting this line, even here, respecting this line roughly, right? So my control line is roughly here. Yes? So I'm putting my control line in there. Now look at that. Now that's another line it's respecting again. So through here, it's got to stick in this area. This is a very tight area it's got to stick with. So it has to break out of this area at one point or another. The question is, when is it going to do it, and how is it going to do it? Or what is it going to do? So you're kind of just waiting for confirmations at the minute. Should we move down to the hour? Oh, look at that. How saucy is that? Look at that. Okay, so look at that. Now that's another area. Okay, so uptrend, uptrend, uptrend. Let's zoom out a bit. You've got to look at where these happen, where the reversals happen, because these are very, very significant areas. And if you don't look at them, you'll miss something if you don't point them out to yourself. There we go. What's that, another one? All these things mean something to me. And when you're a trader, they should also mean something to you. They're all very important lines, and you need to understand that when you get to these lines, that something is going to happen, and you need to know whether the market is going to respect them or push through them. And that's where your indicators come in, and they kind of give you a bit more of a confirmation of whether it's going to push through or not, whether it's respecting it or not. So I only use these as kind of a backup. Don't rely on them. Use them as a backup, because as you can see, it can go up and then look, hasn't gone all the way. It just levels out. Look, it's gone up, hasn't gone all the way, levels out. So it's a hard one. You have to use these as backups, not your main strategy. They're not great as a main strategy because you cannot follow them. In all fairness, I think what I've said so far is kind of, oh, wrong way. Kind of what I can see as it is. I don't think you're gonna get much more out of that. Well, I can't anyway. If anyone has more to tell, then let me know. Yeah, as you can see, that's another. Ooh, look at this! Look at this! Look at this! Look at this, guys. A box inside a box. No Roddy Rich. Okay, guys. I know I've been a bit silent. I'm not gonna lie. I haven't done one. Well, you know how long I haven't done one of these videos. I haven't done any since, because of the simple fact that there's just been a lot going on. So it's a 13-minute video. I'm gonna leave it here. Thank you guys for coming back, helping me, and just supporting me. Please, if you're watching this as a first off, you've never traded before, please contact me so we can start trading together. This coronavirus stuff has impacted the whole world, and we all need to start earning from home. This is one avenue of being able to do that. I've also got another one if you really want to know, but I only need serious people. If you think you're not going to take it seriously, then you can talk to me, but try not to ask me for too much, because at the end of the day, if you're not going to take it serious, I'm not going to take it serious, and then you won't get the effort out of me either. But let's do this together, guys. Auto markets to the world. Subscribe, like, comment, say what you want, whether it's criticism, whatever. I can take it all. Just say what you got to say. Share it, please. Let people know what I'm doing. I'm happy to train people. Remember that laptop deal? Come on, guys, let's do this. But yeah, blessings to everyone. I hope we all get through it, and hopefully we're not going to be on lockdown for much longer. Blessings to everyone. Auto markets, learn AI, learn academy. Blessings.